What is going on, boys and girls? The time has officially arrived. It is 7:30 p.m. and the Corvette ZR1 is officially here. Let's get into it right away. So we are here at the page right now. We see right away that we see like a teaser, commercial, or whatnot coming out. So 0 days, 0 hours, 0 minutes is officially here. And let's talk about the Corvette ZR1. Let's explore it. So 1,064 horsepower, which is what I mentioned, at 7,000 RPMs, 828 feet-pound of torque, a freaking beast at 6,000 RPM. So let's watch this video together and let's just have a reaction on it.
The power is just unrelenting and almost indescribable. Hi, I'm Brad Franz
I gotta say that before we continue, that yellow is amazing. I love it.
from Chevrolet Marketing. And today I'm here with Josh Holder on the introduction of the all-new Corvette ZR1. Josh, we understand the team's been super excited about this, but before we dive into ZR1, can we just talk a little bit about the journey that we've been on and what Corvette has meant over the last couple of years leading up to this point? We planned the ZR1 from the beginning. So with this,
those are, by the way, the leaked images that I did the video previous on it. That car is just amazing. Let's continue.
Stingray, followed by the track-ready Z06, followed by the all-weather capability of the E-Ray. The hardware that goes in each of those cars was planned from the beginning, which is why the LT7 evolved from the LT6. It's still got that flat plane crank, high-revving magic, but this time the equipped turbochargers really bring the power to these unbelievable levels. And you know, when you sit and you look at the car, it just looks fast, right? Like every Corvette. How important is it to also keep the design cues that have made this generation of Corvette so special? Well, keeping the foundation lets us keep the fantastic.
I'll tell you this, and I'll pause it for a second. When the C8 came out, I was not a big fan of the C8 whatsoever. I thought it looked like a Ferrari. I thought it looked like a supercar. Whatnot. I mean, it is a supercar, but little by little, it has grown on me. The C06 looked good, but now after looking at the ZR1, this car looks pretty darn good, to be honest.
Mid-engine proportions. The cues on the ZR1 expand upon its performance. So everything you see on the outside of the ZR1 has some functional purpose, and many of them have more than one functional purpose. The intercooler heat exchanger in the hood, not only does it cool the charge air, but it also helps create front downforce. Let's talk about the numbers. Can you give us a rundown of what ZR1's bringing to the table here? Brad, the numbers are incredible. 1,064 horsepower. More than 800 foot-pounds of torque from 3,000 RPM to 6,500 RPM. More than 1,000 pounds of downforce at top speed. And
that car is a beast. That car is going to dominate on every class at the track. It is a beast of a vehicle.
A quarter-mile time, well under 10 seconds. It's going to be the fastest Corvette that we've ever done. Okay, all right, well, that's an important one here. Let's just take a step back. Fastest Corvette ever. Are you confirming 212 plus today? Significantly faster than 212 miles an hour. It's absolutely incredible. And when you start to think about the acceleration, how does that feel? It's really mind-blowing. The first time you get in the car, you're...
One of the main things that I told you guys was the carbon fiber wheels, and they look amazing. That big caliber in the back, oh my God. Chevy knocked it out of the park. Home run to those guys, killed it.
You get this experience that's like, oh my God, what did I just feel? But it doesn't go away. It never disappoints. You never get used to this kind of power. It's always special. It's always enjoyable. So the ZR1 represents the first ever factory turbocharged Corvette. When you think about turbochargers, some might say, hey, there's gonna be some lag. You know, it takes a little bit of time to spool up. What are some of the things that you all did as a team to mitigate that? That's a great question, Brad. And these turbochargers are massive. 76 millimeter compressors. So in the design of the turbocharger, we phase the exhaust cams in the engine to keep turbo speed as high as possible. We change ignition timing, throttle position, and we have a special wastegate that's electronically controlled. So we can use those features to keep turbo speeds as high as possible. So when you're exercising the ZR1 on the twisty roads, your favorite place to drive, or even on the track, that massive power and torque is always available. It's incredible. Yeah. Well, Josh, thanks so much for the time today. Really appreciate it. I think everyone's going to be extremely excited about what the 2025 Corvette ZR1 has to offer. You guys really rocked it. thanks for giving us a vehicle like this.
Thank you, Brad. We can't wait to share it with the world.
All right, boys and girls, that was Chief Engineer Josh Holder there. He said he had these words to say about the Corvette, how there's a thirst for the ZR1, certainly in the Corvette lineup. It is the first ever Corvette twin turbo, or the turbo Corvette, the first time ever, coming out of the factory turbo and with no turbo lag. It is amazing. 1,064 horsepower, 828 feet-pounds of torque, carbon fiber wheels. It is golly amazing. We have a different set of colors here that we can see. We could pick from yellow, we could pick orange, we have gray, black, blue, that good red that I like. We have a little bit of a lighter blue. I like this blue a lot. I would say this is my favorite. We have the maroon red with a little bit darker silver and that really dark blue. Now there is the convertible option that you're going to be able to get, and that is pretty cool. We can see some pictures here. Let's look at some of the pictures here. We see this blue one. This blue one looks amazing. I love it. I love that blue one, but this yellow just does it. This yellow just does it. Oh my God. I mean, I think every color is my favorite at this point from this car. The interior looks very good. Very simple. Got your stitching, got your carbon fiber on the wheels. This car is going to be a pretty penny for sure. And we're going to see here now, these are some of the interior pictures. They look amazing. Oh my God, it's got carbon fiber all in the center console. That is super, super great. This is one of my favorite pictures whatsoever. I am going to save this picture right now because this is probably going to be the thumbnail for sure. And I love it. I love how they were testing this track. I love that it has a split window. We see it right here where you're going to be able to see the engine. Finally, the ZR1 Corvette is here and it has been unveiled. LT7 5.5 liter dual head cam V8 twin turbo with flat plane crankshaft, 808,000 RPMs, 8-speed dual clutch. We have a picture. We have a picture of the engine here, but we could watch the video too. We're gonna watch the video on the engine. Is there okay? So the twin turbochargers. Let's see what we got here. I guess it's just a quick diagram where you can see the turbochargers and stuff like that. That's something that you could kind of check around on yourself. So the way the horsepower builds with the constant torque feels like you are tapped to an aircraft carrier. You're getting fired off in a jet plane. That's Dustin Gardner, assistant chief engineer of the small block engines. Aerodynamics. The aerodynamics ZR1 takes it beyond cutting edge designs like wide side air inlets, carbon fiber elements, and a multitude of airflow cooling features, resulting in the ZR1 having the highest downforce of any production Corvette made. I wanted to point out these are the side inlets right here. This is the largest side inlets featured in the signature carbon fiber wishbone bezel. That is super cool. I love how they did that front splitter in the front bumper. Man, but that yellow just does it amazing. The ZR1 is the ultimate expression aerodynamics of horsepower, of exoticness, of styling. This is Corvette aerodynamics David Cables. This looks amazing. I love every bit of what Chevy did. Now, the new available 10-spoke visible carbon fiber wheels designed with the known strength of carbon fiber to reduce section weight, mass, and improve aerodynamic. Of course, that is made with that. Josh Holder goes on to say, everything you see on the outside of the ZR1 has functional purpose, and many of them have more than one functional purpose, and that is pretty cool. Let's see what CMF designer Emma said. We definitely wanted to focus on luxury materials, so really getting the quality in Napa leather, those heavier stitching, and making sure the accent details will hone in. So we have the Corvette ZR1 models. We have the 1LZ and the 3LZ. The 1LZ includes removable visible carbon fiber roof panel with body color and surrounds, 8-power GT1 and competition sport seats, 8-way power GT1 and 8 competition sport seats. I don't even have my glasses on. HD rear vision camera and rear camera mirror. Coupe engine appearance package with carbon fiber trim, carbon fiber, let me make this bigger here on the screen, carbon fiber side air intakes, and ground effects with carbon fiber inlets. Those are the ones that we saw on the side. Now, what does the 3LZ bring? The 3LZ includes everything the 1LZ, plus you get a 14 speaker Bose performance sound system, heated and ventilated Napa leather seats. So those are the things that you get. GT2 and competition sport seats with power lumbar and wing adjustment for the side. Leather wrapped steering wheel with carbon fiber trim and shift paddles, suede microfiber upper interior trim, front camera, rear view camera, custom leather panels, and convertibles include the retractable hardtop. Man, this car, it is amazing. I love it. What do you guys think of this vehicle? Do you guys think Chevrolet knocked it out of the park? Do you think Chevrolet hit a home run with this vehicle? I think so, and they did. There's obviously going to be way more videos coming down the line. There's going to be a lot more reviews, people drag racing it, comparing it to other cars, but we will have to see further videos, because I think this car is going to handle everything in this category and everything you throw at it. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Remember to tune in and subscribe. I am excited about this car. I can't wait to see it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Tune in and subscribe if you guys are enjoying the content. Your boy's out.